Number 18 on our house inspection checklist is to inspect the entire property for mold, mildew, fungus, and even moss. If you have moss growing on the side of your building and you think, wow, that's neat. No, let's get rid of this stuff. Moss is usually there, same thing with mold and mildew and fungus, because of some type of moisture. If you don't have moisture, you're probably not going to have these things here. So if you have moss growing on the side of your building and you think it's neat, maybe get rid of the moss, scrape it off, put it on a piece of wood, plywood or something, and then put the plywood next to the building. I don't know. For me, get rid of it. Do not have it on there. Moisture attracts termites, causes dry rot on wood, and usually attracts mold and mildew and, of course, other funguses. So if you have any of this stuff, you know for a fact that you've got a moisture problem. And it's not going to be uncommon to find something like moss, mold, or mildew growing in a shady area, an area that doesn't get any sun or very little sun all day long, all year round. There's a good chance that if you have any moisture, it's going to evaporate from areas where the sun's hitting it. But if it's in the shade, this moisture could remain there for long periods of time. The longer it's there, the more problems you could have. So keep these areas as clean as possible. And every once in a while, maybe go out there with a blower and try and dry out some of these areas. And again, this isn't something that you need to do, but you know, anything you can do to keep your house as dry as possible is going to benefit you in the future. Now, I'm not saying to move your house to the desert, because heat also creates problems. We just don't want moisture around the property.
If you own a house, you should inspect it regularly. But how can you inspect a home if you don't know what to look for? If you're not looking for a complicated checklist or something that wasn't written in a language that you can't understand anyway, do yourself a favor and visit this website today. The most valuable investment you have must be protected and inspected.